Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Coogan Cassius, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
you get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.
Umar, I'm at IFL TV. We're at Westfield. I did not expect a heated weigh-in between Anthony Joshua and Robert Helenius. I don't know if it was heated, is that the right word?
It was heated. I didn't expect it either. It was just, it switched around real quick, basically. I don't really like saying what's said in a head-to-head, but obviously everyone's mic'd up these days, so you'll hear it anyway. Sort of as they turn from the head-to-head to face AJ, Helenius sort of kept his stare on him. And AJ just said, "You got a problem?" It's a bit weird. And Helenius was like, "No." He said, "Well, none of this means expletives unless you want to fight me now. So do you want to fight now? You want to go now? Or are you going to stay calm?" And I was thinking, fuck me, these two are absolute giants. Please don't go off.
Have you seen Joshua like that before?
Really, no. But it's just, I've seen it a couple of times. You know, it's when they go like this, and they'll go face to front, and they go, if someone does this, it just something triggers with him. This happened a couple of times before, but I've never really heard him speak like that before. But all good. Shows he's switched on. Shows he's up for it. I'd rather that than good luck, mate. Go in the ring cold, go in the ring emotionless. Last minute replacements are dangerous. So, you know, he's switched on and ready.
Both practically, what, 250 in there?
Exactly the same weight as me, nearly. Big old lumps. I was looking.
Oh.
Do you want me to come to IFL Live tomorrow night? Because I'll fucking bin it off. Yeah? Yeah? We'll see how you get on, mate. Yeah? You need me now, don't you, you little bitch? That's Coogan, by the way.
Eddie, do talkSPORT have an agenda against Anthony Joshua?
Oh, look, it's going to, like... Today, when I went on air, they made a massive sort of sizzle about AJ moaning and everybody else. Like, it's like... At the end of the day, I don't blame them because that's what does views, that's what does numbers. So, and again, I said to Coogan earlier, Simon Jordan, I think, does a great job. I think talkSPORT do a brilliant job for boxing.
Eddie,
so,
you
know.
do a brilliant job for
Thank you, KD. Thank you.
And how's that look today?
There's as you walk out of this exit, there's a lady right at the end. Yeah, she's been here since like 5 o'clock. You probably know her. She's like a massive fan.
what's her name? Do you know?
Yeah,
Emily.
yeah, but she's a lovely, lovely lady.
Eddie, you got him and Derek. What about him?
I know.
Prediction?
Of what, the fight?
Yeah.
Pain.
AJ, lovely drop. Lovely drop.
Yeah, do they have an agenda against him, talkSPORT?
It doesn't really matter. Look, it's all fun and games. You know?
Darren Bent's comments?
No.
Oh, they're all pre-planned interviews, we can never get him on, he's the only fighter like that. Really went in, oh God.
Really. But
You okay?
so talkSPORT saying that, you know, AJ's the most sort of, you know, scripted fighter. We can never get him on. He says there's a. It's like
Get
boring.
him on where though?
talkSPORT.
Why do they want him on talkSPORT? They got me and you, so what's the
That's
problem?
true. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it. You know, it's like, you know, I found out where Simon Jordan lives now. I'm so excited, you don't understand. I know where he lives now, and all I can say is, you shall watch this space.
Oh, he's on your side today, Eddie. He's on your side, Derek.
He's always on my side. You know.
Yeah, no, Darren Bent was quite vocal about it, which was didn't expect. Eddie, what's gone on with the purse bids for? Oh, go on.
Yeah. Do you know the media requests that AJ gets? Like, so sometimes talkSPORT want to get him on, and he's training or he's limited to like. By the way, you do know that AJ also doesn't handle his media or what he does and what he doesn't do. It's all planned for him. So I don't know if that means he hasn't gone on Darren Bent's show. I don't know, but I would say this: I think talkSPORT is a great station. I think they do an amazing job for boxing. I like Darren Bent. I like Jim White. I like Simon Jordan. I'm going to try and take Simon Jordan out for a bite to eat in a week. Although Derek might be around his house by the sounds of things. Yeah, all good fun. At the end of the day, don't take it too seriously. Just enjoy the circus.
And a couple of things on Helenius. One, is there a rematch clause? And two, what's his drug testing situation been whilst he's entered the UK?
Okay, so he's on the WBC BARDA random testing program. Obviously, we didn't know he was fighting him. As soon as he signed the contract, he signed up for BARDA. Obviously, it's a week's notice. He'll be tested this week. He'll be tested fight night, post-fight as well. But he's already signed up to the WBC VADA testing program. So I don't know when he was last tested in that respect, but the fact that he's part of that program obviously gave us some security as well.
Rematch clause in this fight?
Absolutely.
Has AJ essentially agreed terms for Wilder then in January?
I mean, until we sign the contract, it's never done. But our friends at Skills Challenge know what we got to do to make that fight. They're flying in today, and hopefully he does the business on Saturday, and we sign the Wilder fight.
Last one, we heard that purse bid for Wardley Adelaide postponed till September 13th. So, do you think on either side a deal is going to be reached for that fight?
Yeah, I mean, look, Dillian Whyte is speaking to Frank Warren, obviously about the number for Fabio Wardley. I think there's a good chance that fight could happen if Fabio's happy with the number, or we can go to purse bid with us.
What's your message to Fabio about that?
I spoke to Fabio yesterday. He made me aware of the situation. If it's a great offer, it's a one-fight offer, and if it's a load of money on BT Sport, I think, and it's more money than we're going to bid, I think take the fight. He's confident he can beat Adelaide. Obviously, he'd prefer it on a home show.
So if he does that, beats him, and then comes back to you guys, you've had it off, right?
Not a problem. But obviously, look, Dillian's dealing with Fabio's career, so we haven't really had time to talk to them too much about that. But you know, whatever's best for Fabio is good for me.
Thank you, Eddie.
Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Kugan Cassius, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
You get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.